Hey, I just wanted to give you a bit of a rundown of what the Junee Licorice and Chocolate Factory is all about, and I thought why not look at their website to utilise that information that they've already put out there for the consumers. So we're going to use Google, just type in the name of the factory, and we'll just go with the first link, which is their new website. One thing I'll point out is that the URL is juneelicorishandchocolatefactory.com, which is quite a significant step because their old website, which was based around their actual business name of Green Groves Organics, shows that they're taking a marketing leap forward in terms of how they're reaching their consumers, and that's through that brand recognition of the Junee name rather than the Green Groves Organics name. So once we have a look at this website, which is their new website, you'll be able to see that they spent a lot of money in their marketing in terms of the professional footage that they've used and the interactivity on the website. So there's a little bit of a show here. I'll just pause for a moment. But what you should notice as we cycle through these images is the high quality of what they're putting on the website in terms of the footage and trying to really push some classy images of their products, which all center around fresh ingredients, dried ingredients, as well as their basis in either chocolate or licorice or both. All right, so I'm going to start scrolling through, but again, just to reiterate, the branding of this website, this is their new logo, is particularly important when you're trying to capture a market. For the Junee factory, they would probably hover around 120,000 visitors per year. And over the last 2 years, because of COVID, that's obviously going to have taken a hit. About 32% of the people that visit the factory are interstate visitors, and around about 12% come from international. So they've at least lost, at the bare minimum, 12% of their business in terms of walk-in visitors because they would have been international ones. Having said that, with the increased brand recognition online, they may have been able to retain or even expand their market based on the new marketing that they've gone along with. The boxes that you see here still do use the Green Groves Organic stamp, and that's because that is the probably legal name of the business still. But they do trade under the Junee name as well because of that brand recognition. Some other features of the box that I'll just point out is that they do heavily talk about their organic nature because that is one of the positioning points of the business, and they are Australian certified organic as well. And the other thing that you can see here is a certification system called Hand in Hand. And Hand in Hand is one of the earlier versions of things like fair trade. And it is trying to ensure that all the ingredients that go into, particularly the chocolate products, the farmers are paid a fair wage. Interestingly, I'll just point out while I'm here, these boxes now all have their information printed on them, because they used to use a sticker. Now the sticker obviously means that someone had to stand there and put the sticker on, make sure it was nice and level and all that sort of jazz. So to save time and money, and probably to ensure that the boxes are now recyclable 100%, they've now gone and printed their logos and designs and information all on the box so it's ready to go, saving some money and saving the environment as well. So they've got specialty products, DIY kits, which is something new, and these hamper boxes where you can choose all bits and bobs. While it's here, because I couldn't see it anywhere else on the website, this little bar of Rocky Road, I believe, and I'll double check this with Neil at some point, that they were selling these Rocky Road samples through the local McCafe at Wagga. So there's a bit of a connection between McDonald's and the Junee factory in that regional sense. I bought myself one of these. I'm not going to pressure you guys to as well, but you can buy yourself a work shirt or a jacket in some of their specialty novelty items. All right, so why don't we have a look at some of them box products, and we'll see if we can see one of the new branding boxes as well, one of the limited edition products. Now, I am a big fan not only of Junee products, but look at this intensely visual stimulus they put on their website. Makes your mouth water. Here we go, the first one here. I'm going to open this up so we can have a look at this packaging. So you can see here that they've gone with the brand recognition on this new box, but it's really only taken the form of these limited edition items that we see. Most of the other items still go with the Green Groves Organic on them. Most of their products come in multiple sizes, but 180 grams is effectively the standardized size that most people would likely buy, and they often hover around the probably $8 to $14 mark. They've obviously moved with the times, so they're using Afterpay as a service, as well as we saw before that bulk billing. All right, so a whole range of products. Neil once said to me that anytime that they find a new ingredient, they test it out. They test it out to see if it tastes good covered in chocolate. If it does, they sell it. If it doesn't sell, they won't continue it on. So you can see, if you go on their website, lots and lots of different products, lots of berries, bananas, almonds, different types of nuts, anything you can think of, they try and cover it in chocolate just to see how well it goes. Now I'm looking for a couple of specific things here to give you an example of how this, how they operate here. But you'll be able to see when you look through some other tabs that they've got lots of connections between other businesses and themselves, and specifically local ones. Oh, here we go. We've got the DIY kits, but this one is one of the ones that I wanted to show you, the chocolate flakes. Now, it's not that I've got, a hankering for chocolate flakes, but I just wanted to show you some of the old packaging where they use the stickers. And now these chocolate flakes, I believe, might come from some of the machinery that they use, and you'll see one of those in a different video, where they have leftover bits of chocolate. They're almost like scraps, and that's probably why a 500-gram bag of chocolate flakes is only $6. So they're still edible and everything. They're actually quite nice because they are couverture chocolate. That's that high quality chocolate with a very low fat content. But in this case, this is kind of like scraps left over. So you can buy some leftover flakes of chocolate. Now, alternatively, besides selling these, the flakes of chocolate can just be remelted down and put into some other chocolate products. And that's perfectly fine. It's a sort of standard practice in a lot of chocolate factories. And that ensures there's limited wastage of the chocolate products. So again, I just wanted to point out the old sticker method, and then how they try and reduce some waste in their products when they're making them. If I go back one step and see if there's anything else worth noting. Again, you can just see all these blocks. You can always purchase your own and try them. Trying all different recipes to suit all different consumers out there. Alright, pizza wheel. I want to try me one of those. Maybe I'll have to find a friend so they can help me out with eating it. Alright, so they're also tackling, I think, the children's market, or those people just have, the need to make their own. But if you go to the factory, you can actually make your own freckles. They sell smash cakes as well. One more thing, I'll skip a couple of things because you got the gist already. Smash cakes are fun, but I'll show you some of the other merchandise which I alluded to before. So you can buy magnets and stickers, tote bags. I got one of those myself, and get a jacket and one of the crew shirts. I've also got myself a factory t-shirt, so I feel like I'm one of the crew there. Feel free to visit the website on your own, but I just wanted to show you how their website actually delivers a lot of key information, but you may not have picked up on that yourself about the Junee factory.